Hi guys, Steffi from the Novelty Corner. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really interesting video for you, I think, because it's actually sort of a collaboration with a really lovely lady named Alicia from OpenQuoteDesigns on Etsy and Instagram. Alicia makes these really fantastic printable, downloadable printable planner pages. And she contacted me a couple of weeks ago and asked if I would be interested in having a look at some of her new downloadable papers for her Must Keep Writing kit, and I'll pop a link to all of that down below. And she sent me 5 of the really fun designs from this kit, and it's designed for planners, so you can use them in any way that you like. And over the next couple of weeks you're going to see me using these to create some different things. But I thought I would show you a little bit about what they look like. So these are 5 of the designs from the kit, and there's a total of 31 designs, because she made them with the idea of something like the List Has Got a List challenge in mind, so that you would have a different paper for each day, which is fantastic. And you guys know how I feel about, being able to download and print things as many times as you like. I think that's probably the best value for money you're ever going to get with planner supplies, because planner supplies are so expensive. But basically what I did when I got these designs was I printed out a whole bucket load of them, and you can, in the set, you can download them or print them as single pages to a sheet, or the other option that you have is to print them 3 to a page. And she's got the cut lines on there for you as well. So I've printed out bucket loads because I have all of these ideas for how I want to use them, and I really do recommend that you follow me on Instagram at Steph Galvin. I'll leave the link down below, because I'm going to be posting all of the ways that I use these papers there, and hopefully also do a few videos here and there as well. And so to that end, today I'm going to show you how I've used one of these papers, this one to be more exact, to actually create a day on a page planner page with stamps, no nothing else, just stamps and the paper. And I found it really fun and kind of therapeutic to sit down and design my very own page. And I'm going to recreate this for you in just a second. So let me clear my space. I do also have some other things, including some memory pages and things like that, which, if you're interested and you really like this video, I will have a go at recreating for you on camera as well. So just let me know in the comments. Okay, so let's clear my space. So this is what we're aiming for. So to do this, I need a few things. So I've got some stamp sets. I've got my VersaFine Onyx Black, my Colour Theory in Emerald City, and just an acrylic block. I've also got a wet towel to wipe down my stamps when I finished with them. And then I've got a whole host of stamps from a whole lot of different places. So I have this day set from Citrus Twist Kits, which I'll be using to stamp the day. I have the Cocoa Daisy stamp set, which was an exclusive for their planner class, and I'm pretty sure these have sold out now, but they have some really fun quotes on there and some really cool images, so I'm going to be using that one. I have pulled out this other Citrus Twist kit from their stamping class, just in case I feel like using it. I don't know at the moment. Now, I did turn these around. So these are the Studio L2E Happy Notes set. So I'm going to be using those. What else have we got here? I've got another Studio L2E kit. This is the Creative Plans kit. I've got the Studio L2E List It set. And I've also got the I Am set from Studio L2E. I also have a whole host of stamps just to the right of me, so if you hear me rustling around, I might be pulling out some other things, but I will let you know. And I'm going to see how I can actually do this, if I can do it standing up. That will be really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to set this just, where would be a good spot, just off to the side here. And first of all, I'm going to washi tape down my page because I'm going to be doing some stamping and I don't really want it to move too much. Okay, because I am standing up, and I've also got these little sticky notes to do some masking. So first of all, I'm going to stamp on the day. So I've done Monday, so let's do Tuesday. If you know anything about me at all, you know that I really, really like stamping everything in black. I'm not so keen on using a whole stack of colours, and I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, I think. So let me just stamp the day. I'm also an embracer of the imperfect stamp, so you're not going to see me freaking out because the white turns out to be a little bit darker than everything else, and that's because I'm working on a slightly uneven surface, but we'll survive. We're very flexible here. And I'm actually going to take a second stamp, and this one says some kind of and I'm just wiping off my stamps in between and popping them back. And I have to do this straight away, otherwise I'm going to lose all my bits and pieces and then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. And in fact, what I'm going to do, I am going to move this over just slightly. Not because I'm worried about the stamping, I think it's going to have a bit of an issue later on. And I can move everything across and then we can see it a little bit better, so that works out anyway. So next up, I'm actually going to stamp in these boxes. So for that I need the Happy Note set, and I love the boxes in here. I just think they're really cool. Okay, so first up I'm going to use this one with the little thumbtack, then I'm going to use the one with the little border, this one. So it's not going to be exactly the same. Actually, oh, maybe that will work. Maybe I'll do them all at the same time. I didn't do that last time. Let's have a go. Okay. And that one's a bit wonky. And the one with the little washi. Okay, so I've got them all lined up. Dab, 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 dab. Seriously guys, this is my favourite ink pad to use for everything. Okay, not perfect, but we'll cope. If I was really that worried, I could go back in with the stamp and stamp over the top of it, but yeah. This is handmade DIY, people. Embrace the imperfection. Okay, let's put these stamps away. So in a minute I will come back and I will stamp in the washi, so I'm just going to set that aside for the minute. Next up I am going to do these lists. So for that one I am going to use the listed set and just use these lines. Now, let's do it this way. Now the whole point behind these lines for a day plan is that it could be the appointments that you have, you can write in the times that you have to do things just to give you some writing space, and then having your to-dos down the bottom. And these can be other kind of, you know, motivational quotes, etc., etc. I'll show you what I'm planning on doing in these ones in a minute. But just so you know why I am stamping these funny little things. Now, oh, I've lost my post-it notes. Oh, there they are. Okay, hidden underneath the stamp pad. So all I'm going to do is basically mask off just a little bit of this space. Okay. And all you do is go in and stamp. Oops, I don't think I got the bottom of that. Oh gosh, Steph. Try and do things on camera, and this is how it works out. And then down here was my to-dos. Okay, so when I take those off, I've got some lovely little straight lines. So this is really good for those people who like to play around with their stamps and want to customize what they're doing, but don't want to have to, and don't really find the sort of thing that they're looking for in printable planners, or even just in downloadable ones, or you're not too comfortable with mucking around on the computer making yours. You can change it up every day of the week, which would be really awesome. So I'm just going to go in with these heart checklists, changing it up. Used the flags last time, used the hearts this time. Get some value from my sets. And you know, as planners, I think we tend to go out and we find all of the planner sets, stamp sets and things like that, and then we don't use them very often. So this is a great way to kind of get around that. I'm going to take, oh, where did I pop it? This is my Happy Notes set, the to-do stamp. And, oh, I've just had another idea. You know when you start doing things and you've done it once, but then you start going, oh, maybe I could do this. That's what I'm doing at the minute. Got the to-do, but I'm also going to take the today stamp. Oh, that's the notes. That's the today stamp. And sorry for my little bit of sniffling. Come on, winter. Oh, no, that says to buy. Really hoping winter will go away soon because it's been really cold. Okay, that says today. I'm going to stamp that up here. Okay. So these papers, I mean, these papers are perfect for exactly what we're doing right now. I mean, you could pick your favourite paper for the day, you could have a different paper for every single day of the week, and you know, you would never ever get bored. That totally suits me really well. So what I'm doing now is taking the Today Was stamp from this Studio L2E I Am stamp set, and this is like a little reflection for the end of the day. I think that's really cute when you can write down, even if it's that one thing that really stood out to you all day. I think that's really, really a great way to keep positive and stress less, I suppose, in this life. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move on to my coloured stamping. So down here there is a little washi strip. And what's really cool about this Studio L2E kit is they've got little tiny washi strips for the little tiny pad and bigger washi strips for the big one. So I'm just trying to think, which one am I going to use? Maybe I'll use the stripe this time. That's kind of cool. And just be warned, I have a love-hate relationship with these Colour Theory ink pads. I can never get them to work properly, and I can't work out whether it's just me or whether it's the pad. There we go. But suffice to say, we're not the bestest of friends, this ink pad and I, but we make do. Okay, and because I want a little bit more colour on my page, but not too much. Let's see. I'm gonna use the star again. So I used the little star from the Cocoa Daisy planner kit. Just stamps everywhere with me today. you know what? Value for money. I'm making use of things. So I'm actually just using them to create a little background. I actually used a lighter one before, but I forgot that, so we'll just deal. Happy accidents. Oops, sorry, I just knocked the camera. My sincerest apologies for that. And maybe one over in the corner. How am I going to do this? Oops. It's really hard doing that with one hand. My left hand to boot. Okay, oh well, that didn't really turn out, but that's okay. Life is too short to worry about this sort of stuff. Enjoy yourself, have fun, make mistakes. So, they have some really cool quotes on here. I don't know which one. I do like the Make It Happen stamp. I have to say, that's probably my favourite one in that stamp set. Okay. Now I have to say, I did pick the Emerald City stamp pad because of the kind of the emeraldy teal colour in the paper. So if I was using a different paper, I'd probably pick a slightly different colour. But that's okay. And lastly, I'm just going to put some little titles in here. So for this, I'm going to use the Creative set from Studio L3. I'm going to use, let's see. I'm going to use Create and I'm going to use Me Time. Because I'm constantly busy creating things. So I can have a little Create box. And a Me Time box. Because everybody needs me time, whether it's reading a book, having a bubble bath, or, you know, doing some craft. That's not something that you have to make, it's just something you want to do. I think that's really important. So, there we go. There is my finished day on a page using OpenQuoteDesigns paper. Let's see if I can peel up the washi. How easy is that to do, to create your own planner pages just using stamps? And obviously if I wasn't doing this on camera I'd be slightly quicker, but I wanted to make sure, and probably a little bit less perfect, but I wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to do that. And I mean, having downloadable papers that you can do that with, so much easier. You're not stuck with the same design over and over. You can change it up every single time that you use it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I'll leave all the links down below. There'll be some photos, more photos on Instagram, so don't forget to check those out and give me a like. And yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, or subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!